Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
So it's away we go then. Yes, of course, round two between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. Pinches it off him. And that is out of play. Fagioli. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Oyarzabal. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's there to get it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rowe. Messi, Fagioli, Moro, gets a good foot in there, and that is as far as they're going to go. Now this could be a chance. Fagioli! Goal! Inter! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Fagioli, who's up in the top 10 scorers in the league. So, a breakthrough already. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Oyarzabal, and he's been shifted off it. Tries to play it through. Caught offside that time. Akanji. Pressing high and with purpose. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Robertson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Inter Milan are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Now it's Son Heung-min. And here's Oyarzabal. Messi. João Mario. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Oyarzabal. And the finish! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Bernardeschi. Oyarzabal, who does have an assist to his name. Valverde. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. João Mario. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Oyarzabal. And this is Messi. That is good at him off it. And that's gone loose. Knocks it into space. That's going to go a long way. Bin is there to clear. João Mario. Well, that has not gone well. It's a throw-in.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Freuler. Lukumi. Juan Miranda. Foot in. No, he's not getting past him there. Jimenez spots it and intercepts. Caicedo. And it's Messi. Fagioli. And here's Messi. Messi touches it back. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Oyarzabal. Shot, surely! He scores! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
João Mario. That has been slung wide. Fagioli. Spread out to the left. Good effort from distance. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break.
And it's half-time here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Inter Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the action is back on the way. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bernardeschi. Caicedo. Caicedo goes on a charge down the left. Referee's given a throw. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Freuler. Lukumi. And it's Caicedo. He shifted it to the flank. Brilliantly cut out. And he has been fouled there. Good ball, good take. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Not the most accurate pass. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now it's Oyarzabal. And that is expertly dealt with. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Freuler producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Bernardeschi. Time and again they are repelled. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now it's Oyarzabal. And here's Fascioli. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Caicedo. Out to the left it goes. Back towards the middle. There's the shot! Just a whisker away. This is their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one. And it's Valverde. Decent chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's made its way to him. Son Heung-min. Robertson picks it up out wide. Now it's Oya. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Gol per l'Inter. Ha
There
segnato
was
al
no
72esimo
getting to that,
minuto.
no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And yes, it's him again. It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
No, that's been intercepted. He's going for goal! And that's wide.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Caicedo. That's a lovely, neat pass. Into the last quarter of an hour. He's got away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He has a look up. Fagioli. Caicedo. Now it's Oyarzabal. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, super, real chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, what a mistake! He's had a shot! It's in! An act of charity gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Ha segnato all'86esimo minuto. Numero 11.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Fagioli. Over to the left. Plays the return pass. And it's Son Heung-min. And he's let fly! Great football, shot and save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Throw in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. 5 minutes to add. And here's Oyarzabal. Has a shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Mikel Oyarzabal claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Today, especially here, this crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Jamie Vardy is a top-quality striker, and he's also one of the game's most consistent scorers. Fantastic pace and energy levels, described as a real pest who just never stops running, even for lost causes. Nightmare for defences.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. So it's away we go then. And this is Vardy. Now it's Son Heung-min. Stood up well to him there. That pass has been well intercepted. Caicedo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Oyarzabal. Petzela. And the counter is on. He has found the way through. Picked out brilliantly. Takes a shot! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Ha segnato al 10° minuto, numero 10.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Robertson. Caicedo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now this could be a chance. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the
Idea to lift it into his path.
Valverde. Gets a good foot in there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Robertson. And that's been won straight back. And that's put paid to a promising move. Luperto. Cremona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust.
Oyarzabal! It's there! Inter are back in business. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Mikel Oyarzabal is currently top scorer in the league. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Luperto. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Son Heung-min. Half an hour played now. Son Heung-min has the 4th most assists in the league this year, and he's straight offside. Luperto. Now Terracciano. Zerbin. Foot in. Caicedo. Goes looking wide. Back towards the middle. Now it's Oyarzabal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Zerbin. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! Into the lead once more. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that was very necessary. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's being shifted off it. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Vardy.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Zerbin. It's anyone's ball now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super find. And he's there to get it away. Played in deep. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss.
Peter, they've clearly been told to try something different.
In with the challenge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cremona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. He rises! And he's quick to get it clear again. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's got a side. Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi plays it short. Cremona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Zerbin. No, that's been intercepted. Inter Milan really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Zerbin. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Fagioli. He's in a good position here. So we've reached the hour mark.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Fagioli. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's definitely not his best. Inter Milan have their second corner now. Messi with the short one. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Cremona are looking to go forward now. And it's Caicedo. Fagioli. He is right up in the top 10 scorers in the league. Chance! Oh, off the bar! They've done it! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Gol per l'Inter.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
And he's had it nicked away. That's a good ball out wide. Gets a good foot in there. Oyarzabal. He's tried one! He's done very well to get to that.
Oyarzabal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7.
In their third corner.
Numero 27.
And it's been taken short. Robertson. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
That they want to win this, Peter, they'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9. Numero 3. Lasciano il campo per il numero 99.
They've played it short. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? And it's been taken short. Terracciano's cross. Valverde can get it clear. Audero. Not the most convincing of passes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Driving forward. Caicedo. This is promising. Caicedo ploughing through the middle. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. It's not an especially good pass, that. Foot in. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Fascioli. Fascioli. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And they can counter here. He's got away. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And a chance! Decent enough.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And now they can clear that. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Son Heung-min. Very nicely done. Oh, well played, well played. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Valverde. And that will be it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Inter certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Signore e signori, la partita finisce in parità. Un bel applauso a entrambe le squadre che oggi hanno dato il massimo.